Hey everybody, I'm Eva, a fitness enthusiast who loves trying new challenges, and in this video I'm sharing everything you need to know before starting a Caroline Girvan program. What to do, what to avoid, how to get started. I'm answering questions, sharing my results with a program of Caroline Girvan, and more. Make sure to stick around till the end, because I'm also sharing with you how I managed to complete the program successfully, how you can do the same, and what to do if you don't have any weights. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, and let's jump right into it. First, let's talk about Caroline's programs. Caroline has a bunch of programs to choose from. To only name a few: the Calisthenics series, Beast Mode, Pure Endure, the Epic programs, 24 Days of Christmas, Iron, and the newest edition, Fuel. For those just starting out, I'd recommend to start with Epic Beginner or the Advent Calendar. The Epic Beginner series consists of 5 workouts across 1 week. It's a great starting point to familiarize yourself with the workouts and the movements. You can also do her 10 to 20 minute workouts first. When you're confident with the movements, you can move to the Epic series. Another option is the Advent Calendar. It has short workouts and you're done in 24 days. If you like her style, I'd recommend to move on to the Beast Mode series. And if you really like those workouts, I'd move on to Epic or her newest editions, which are Iron and Fuel. Iron is her most traditional lifting program, and I believe they are all around 30 minutes, so that could be a good starting point. Fuel, however, focuses more on cardio, with the incorporation of lots of burpees and makers, which show up in non-cardio days. Personally, I completed Epic 3 and the part of Fuel, which I both overall really liked, so I'll link those videos I made at the end of this video right here, if you want to check it out. How to get started. First, you have to pick a program. If you don't have any equipment, I'd recommend to start with her Calisthenics series to build a foundation. You can also make dumbbells by filling water bottles with water or just sand. Her other programs generally require at least 1 or 2 dumbbells and an exercise mat. Additional is a small resistance band. Some workouts will also require a chair, a wall, and a yoga block. You can also use a thick book. Then I'd plan as much as possible to make it easier for yourself. Your meals to fuel yourself right, and how you will incorporate the workouts in your week. Setting up a workout schedule makes it easier for yourself to stick to it and allows you to make it a habit. What to expect and what to avoid. When I first started Epic 3, I was sore, so it might take you a while to adjust to the workload. I know it did for me. So go at your own speed and slow down if you need to. This is not a race. We're all on different paths of our fitness journey. Soreness is normal, but being in pain is not. Only use as much weight as you are able to control and do the full motion properly. Never push through anything that feels funny or tweaky. Overtraining can be dangerous, and if you're not feeling ready for training, take a rest day. They are as crucial as training, as they allow the body to recover and repair. So I've got a lot of questions asking me, will these programs help me reduce body fat and lose weight? So in short, yes. Yes, you can gain muscle and lose weight. Prioritize training, fueling right, and staying in a small calorie deficit. Also focus on proper rest. I can't stress this enough. It's really important to take your rest days, and don't feel guilty for taking a couple. But please keep in mind that you cannot spot reduce fat and set realistic goals. How do I incorporate other training styles into the program? To be a well-rounded athlete, you might want to incorporate other workouts into your training. For example, Zone 2 cardio. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of movements in the program that get your heart rate up, like the squat to press or push-ups. But if you want to add other training styles like running to the program, I'd complete a week of training in 2 weeks to fit all your workouts. When will I see and notice changes? It takes about 6 to 8 weeks to notice changes, and you'll most definitely see and feel it in about 3 months' time. Don't forget to take progress photos or videos to look back on. So I know a lot of people are curious and want to see results. Here's the before and after of me doing EPIC 3. Apart from mental changes, I saw the most physical improvement in my arms and back. Keep in mind that this is different for everybody due to hormones and genetics. The most important things. I think the most important thing is to use a weight that allows you to maintain proper form. Start light and work your way up. This is called progressive overload. Sometimes this might change from day to day, depending on how you're feeling. What I like about Caroline Girvan's programs. I love the accessibility. Caroline provides legit, science-based, free workouts for all of us. The production quality is outstanding, she's authentic, and what I love most is that she shows that she struggles too. I like the no-talking style, but I know that for some people they would appreciate some pointers on form and execution. The workouts also offer lots and lots of variety, and the feeling of accomplishment after finishing a workout, let alone a program, is amazing. What I dislike. There's not much to say here, honestly. I would love if she'd include a warm-up in her videos. It's always an additional link you have to open if you want to do her warm-up. I don't dig all her music she uses, but I have to say I also found some great songs to add to my workout playlist. And lastly, I would cherish some more barbell workouts. I think that would be really fun. Secrets and hacks. My biggest tip to you is to create a routine or habit of working out, so you don't have to rely on motivation all the time. Sadly, there's no shortcut to health. If you fall off the wagon though, that's no shame either. Just pick up where you left off. Set small goals and celebrate when you achieve them. And most importantly, have fun along the way. I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please consider subscribing. I'd love to hear from you. Did you already do a program of Caroline? How did you like it? Please let me know in the comments. And now if you're interested about EPIC 3 or Fuel, I'll link those videos right here for you to check out. Thank you for watching. Until next time.